So let's start this best of 5. It is Spiral versus Neutron. It is Night Elf versus Orc. And here, of course, it remains to be seen how effective the Wisps still are. And there's a little bit of talk going on. You're gonna lose 25 Dispel. Imba. Alrighty. Alrighty. We'll see about that. It won't even tickle. Could be interesting for Chimeras as well, but to be honest, will we see that? What we might see is Mirror Image. 100 mana before, 80 mana now. And I wonder how he's going to use that. No Todd casting. Todd is casting in French. This best of 5 Showmatch, we start on Concealed Hill. I can just play Mass Caster now easy. Oh yeah, that is interesting. Will we finally go back after all these years to Mass Shaman? This is kind of the first meta I remember in competitive Warcraft. Of course, there were the AOWs, and then at some point it was Mass Casters, or the other way around, I'm not even sure. So these are technically fun maps. But this is a professional environment, of course. So no changes for the hero picks. It's a Keeper. It's a Blade Master. And we do see Mirror Image first. Is that going to be viable? We'll see about that. I mean, you don't... like, if you want scouting, Mirror Image is great. You can sometimes pull creeps. Well, on Last Refuge, that might be a thing. So Spiral opening up here, that's cool. That's the right spirit, I guess, for these show matches, as we want to test the balance. And how much can you do with an illusion? You can definitely scout. Here's the Claws of Attack +5. So pretty nice to see all the changes here applied already. We have a... Did we get it detonate? I'm not sure. I think the mana regen is normal. So 1 borrow tech with grunts. Blade Master sees the movement of the Keeper all the time, so he knows that he has to be cautious now. But yeah, Claws +6 is now Claws +5. So they got nerfed. Yes, indeed. And on the other side, we see an expansion by Neutron. Pretty early. No tech yet. Huntress transition, as so often. And Spiral, again using the Mirror Image, is already at 50% of his mana. Doesn't want to harass at all. Thing might be, he's not as mobile as he usually is with the Windwalk. So going back home now is kind of scary if you don't have Windwalk, if you're a little slow. Alright, I thought maybe you can save the shop with Mirror Image being weaker. Or buffed, I mean. As you can tank with them, but he's just using it to scout. So the good thing about the scout is you kind of don't risk anything. So usually you want to scout with a grunt maybe, and then you might be in danger of getting too close to the Keeper of the Grove and then lose him. But with Mirror Image, it absolutely doesn't matter. Blade Master has Windwalk second now, so no crit at all. Not going for boots. I thought, okay, maybe if you don't have the Windwalk speed, you might go for boots. But that was some good damage by Neutron here. 3 peons already dead. Archer down as well. Okay, so far I think we don't see all the implications. Like, it's not breaking the early game, but it's a nice idea to open up this way. And the illusion is going straight to the expansion position. I think there's only one left now that he didn't really check. Blade Master would love this Keeper inventory. I think +5 definitely feels better. Feels more equal to the other items. I like that change. I think they should stick with it. But yeah, really annoying. And Tangle go. No critical strike, so all damage is calculatable. And the expansion is moving over. Can he trigger the creeps so they attack earlier, maybe? Not sure. Oh, this Keeper is in trouble. Might be forced into the TP. Yep, there we go. So no ping issues here. Now he needs a lot of moon juice as he's completely dry on HP and also on mana. Can heal once, teching as well. 3 wisps already there. We like that. The illusion did not wake up the creeps at all. And we have no delay, so we can read the subs. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Flexible, for 1 year. Already a year. Worth it. Less than 3. Thank you. Steven for 33 months. Kratos is back. Thank you very much as well, my mate. Brickball. Upots Korten with 2 months in a row. 10-month resub. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Much love and keep on doing what you're doing. And Tarmok with 100 bits. Claw nerf feels like an additional hidden orc nerf, as the Blade Master is the first hero who relies on it the most. Yeah, for crits, I guess. It's also very, very good on every ranged hero. It's also a nerf for Lich, for example. We've seen crazy Liches. And it's cool that, like, especially on Northern Isles, we will probably see that. The claws were oftentimes bought on Northern Isles. And they are very, very cheap, especially for +6. So now it's +5. I think that's really good across the board. Entangle mirror image, nice. And he has a Windwalk as well, so good mana management so far by Spiral. The most important thing here in this matchup is how many spells can Orc still use after the Wisp detonates. That's the most important thing. Thank you, Herring, for the Prime sub. Mirror image dispels dust too. Yeah, I think it gets rid of everything, right? Buff or nerf.
The player's forces are under attack.
So we see the first shaman already. Shop is down without being able to buy something here. So 1 clarity remaining and one heal salve. No clarity. That's a little bad. So far, Neutron is playing the absolute standard, I would say. Oh, this shaman doesn't feel too good. We don't have wisps in this fight, but we have level 2 Serpent Ward, so the Shadow Hunter is able to do some damage, gets rid of the hunts, but Neutron is here to distract from his expansion to make sure that Spiral is not setting one up. And echo damage was done earlier. I think the expansion is nowhere near for Spiral, and it absolutely isn't. We see Lightning Shield now. Or did he Q it already? Then I might have missed it. But yeah, he was super short on resources, and he queued it already, so that explains why he's so broke. New town portal for Neutron, who's just distracting. Still without wisps, but good multitasking, sending scout hunts here. He's gonna lose this one, but this confirms the position. And Spyro's gonna be supply stuck after this. Well played by Neutron. I like it. 2 APs coming up as well. I wonder if he's gonna show us the Chimeras. But yeah, friendly fire. I mean, not really a thing. Especially when you transition to archers, which is not happening yet at all. Neutron just going for hunts, and it works out wonderfully. Dodging the fight, has to use a heal wave on the peons because he's not allowed to lose them. Now that he is indeed supply stuck, and he's losing every single burrow. Oh my god, no reinforced defenses. Lack of mobility, and booyah, there we go. Ouch. Nasty attack. Well done. Bro, if you destroy me, you're gonna regret it in October. I guess pointing towards DreamHack Fall, where both of them are qualified. Are they in the same group? Groups got revealed. Ah, okay, and life patch. Yeah, that's that's true. Blizzard might be watching, so the better you do in these show matches, the possibility for nerfs are, of course, pretty good. Smart play by Spiral, for sure. But Expo's at 60%, but he's gonna use so many resources now. to get the burrows back up, and this army is laughable. Usually, the Serpent Wards are there to deal with it, to deal with the Huns. But if it's just run-bys, and the shop was destroyed, so maybe he was lacking a speed scroll or something. Usually, Neutron shouldn't be able to attack like this. Spiral Manip like a boss, indeed. Yeah, Chimeras might be really, really interesting for FFA 4-on-4 and stuff. More scouting again, this time with a Wand of Illusion. Nobody's pulling the red spot yet. And Spiral knows that he has to defend. No tower yet, just a burrow. Is Neutron bringing the Wisps? Not yet. Also, no Archer transition. Rather going Glaive Throwers. Okay. Yeah, I think we can say that this Mirror Image Blade Master, I'm not too sure if I'm a fan to use that as a level 1 spell. If you don't skip the shop, get an even early attack and tank with it. Just for scouting, seems a little excessive. He's losing so many peons, oh my god. Oh my god. And Neutron just TP's up. Can easily afford that thanks to his expansion. And Spiral is, I think, down to 3 peons, 4 peons. Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least he's not supply stuck anymore, I guess. It's a big counterplay. We haven't seen a single lightning shield. We haven't seen a single detonate. Does he have 3 engines of war? Wow, yes he does. This is a big push. This is a 70 supply push. And even APs. I like Neutron's play. Really well done. So far. Chimera buff is a joke. I'm not sure if it's gonna make a big influence in one-on-one. Like, I have no idea about other game modes. I have a very limited knowledge on one-on-one anyway, but yeah. Thank you, Lonely Driver, for the €5. Greetings from Bremen. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Will do. Greetings back. No animosities, of course. We love Bremen as well as Hamburg. So, heal scrolls. This is a very, very, very good push. There's only 2 shamans so far. Spiral can't really afford to build more or tech. It's gonna be an easy detonate. But they have full mana. So to get rid of it, you need like 11 wisps. That is a lot of the spell, but the hunts are still really, really good if you don't get rid of them early. GG! Spiral got destroyed. On map 1. Oh, I don't know if these are the actual maps, to be honest. Don't know the picks and bans. Yeah, this was the only maps so far, so let's get rid of the others. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, we haven't seen too much here on map 1. We haven't seen a single detonate, I believe. If we did, I missed it. But we've seen Mirror Image. And could be an opening. Like some orcs are opening up with crit. If you don't need Mirror Image that often. If you don't need Windwalk that early. And I think Mirror Image might have a place. When you open with when you either use it for scouting, we've seen that here, but for tanking creep spots, that could be great. Some people weren't aware that chimeras do friendly fire. Yep, that was a thing for a long time. Thank you, Zingis, for the 28-month resub. Which of the balance updates stays the same when hitting live? I guess most of them. I think the question should be which ones will not live. What rate does Cruncher play? He's human. That's gonna be amazing, by the way. So one of the things they mentioned specifically was their goal of nerfing tier 1 elf. So what does Neutron do but spam tier 1 units and dominate? Yeah, I think that was the lack of early Blade Master and early control by Spiral here. Not really a crazy indicator, but yeah. Wait, it's not 0-2. What the? Something's wrong with these maps. But I think we got it now. Okay, I will reset that anyway. We got a game to our hands, guys. No, now it's 2-0 here as well. Jeez. It's better now? Yes, it is. Okay. So, Neutron upper left and the purple on Echo Isles. Will we see anything else now? Yeah, I think we will not see a TC here. That would be kind of crazy. It should be Blade Master. Oh, okay. In this match we will. Farseer it is on Echo Isles. Okay, Spiral going back to his hero. And with that, we should see Stomp as well. But in this matchup, I don't think it's going to be a big problem. Since it's mostly against units. And not against heroes. And we see a Demon Hunter as well. Yeah, this is not going to be an indicator for the current meta, boys. And girls, obviously. Thank you, Tough Hunter Tactics, for the 10-1-3 sub. Still the best toilet time entertainment on Twitch. Keep it up, Neo. Thank you so much. Enjoy the ride. How about making mirror image deal damage? Ooh, I think that's too strong. I don't know. I thought about this before, and it will be crazy creeping, right? On the other side, it's less than a peon, right? Yeah. The damage, okay. Depends on the numbers then, I guess, but it's a fine line between too strong and too weak. But it could lead to new mechanics if you can attack something with it. So, Shadow Priest here, not stolen by Spiral. That's important, especially for the Dispel. Will he use the Wisps early? It doesn't really need it, as he has Mana Burn now. But here are the Wolves, and there's no Detonates. There's level 2, but the Ancient of War for Neutron goes down. No repair. And also no tech. This Ancient of War creep, man. Not working out completely, I'd say. But okay. Is he going for Chimeras is the big question. Getting some revenge. I think now that the mercenary camp is opened up, it's not that big of a deal if he loses the Ancient of War, but is he even rebuilding it, or is he going for Dryad Bears? Then we could see the mighty +1, guys. Mirror image would steal kills without endangering your Blade Master, if that was the thing. Yeah, I don't know. With 4 damage, it's really hard. And later on, I think it's not the biggest deal. You could give them damage, but it's that way in Dota, right? It led to some kind of cancerous Lancer play. Is it Phantom Lancer? Yeah, right. Bullying Demon Hunter now. Ring for that, of course, amazing. Is there a Hunter's Hawk coming is the question, or is he playing Talents, really? Make Talents great again! Can you reach? Oh, wow. Okay, I thought this Shadow Priest would be important. Sorry, missed that. And he saves the Shadow Priest. Wow, Farseer back from the tavern. So he's getting that kill probably. He should. Healing, healing. Is he gonna lose both or is he gonna save both? Oh, not good. Chain Lightning available soon when he has the mana. But he lets go, keeps the Berserker up. Yeah, tough game if you can't... Oh, that Hunter's Hall is late. Neutron is not gonna like it, but yep, it's definitely late. Lost the Engine of War, forgot about the Hunter's Hall. Spiral lost the Farseer in the early stages. It's fine. Naga second, dude, what is this? Shadow Hunter still. Farseer Shadow Hunter. Claws +5 here as well. So Claws is not a like 25% damage boost, but a 20% damage boost now for the Farseer, which I think is better. Not late if he goes Chimeras. Yeah, that's true. But then he would need some tier 3 techs, right? +5 just looks weird. Ah, come on, you'll get used to it. Oh, the poor Farseer. Getting bullied hard from the heroes. Doesn't want to commit here as the Shadow Hunter is right there. With Hex, by the way. Okay, Hex, there it is, but no damage really, right? Ghost Raiders double beastery. Oh, poor Farseer, man. He's living the hardest life on Equiles. Okay, did we see anything that got changed in the patch this game except the claws? I don't think so. Oh, good saves overall. Man. This ring is adding so much to this harass, it's unbelievable. And all of that without really any tier 1 units. Oh, bye-bye Naga. There's the damage now. Overstaying his welcome a little. I don't know if he ever was welcome in the first place. Cool game. Action-packed. Hero losses left, right, center. Another TP to not get hexed again, to not get chain lightninged again. It's probably mass bears +1 really means something. I think it's a... That should be the sweet spot. I really think they should be damage dealers, as they are so squishy.
A player's forces are under attack.
And as they are casters as well, they should be squishy. But yeah. I think plus the... Originally, they had 4 more. Or at one point they were nerfed by 4, I guess. That's how you put it. Last patch they added 1 damage back. This patch they add 1 damage back, and I like it. That might be the sweet spot. Because if you remember, like 1.29, 2.8, bears just wreck buildings, and that shouldn't be the case really. As they always have roar. People just got way better at dispelling as well in certain matchups. So we're gonna see the bears. And with that, probably no big wisp detonates. Adept upgrade's already done. To get most out of the patch, you have to play in Reforged. Yeah, should I switch to Reforged next? I think I know the answer. But yeah, we all want to see that Tinker cigar, don't we? And the chicken. Anyway, we have a fight here. Let's see how many heroes will die now. Good timing as Master is not finished yet. It's always a little harder to play Raiders when there's no second base, as Neutron can solely focus on protecting his main base. Shadowhunter not level 3, that's an issue on this map. And so far, Neutron doing a good job in holding this at only 35. Bear's very strong. Okay. Master training ready now. So this is the first sight
A player's forces are under
of the
attack.
+1 bears. I mean, they're still easily counterable, as they are rather slow, can be locked down with Ensnare all the time, and can be easily countered by Kodo Beast. So I don't think we will see them much in this matchup. I'd rather see Talons come back than bears being used more. What is cast point time? The time between the actual usage of the spell, like when you click it, and the time the effect hits. So you click the spell, you click where it is, and then there's a little bit of a delay. That's the cast point. Alright, so far when there's no Kodo, and Spiral not throwing 10 nets, bears are looking fine. The big damage is of course coming from the Demon Hunter with the Claw +5. Spiral has an expansion up, but I think this has been scouted. No speed scroll. That's kind of rough.
A town is under siege.
Oh, this is so close. Oh, of course it's gonna lose a couple of units, but canceling the expansion in that state, oh, that's nasty. That's really nasty. Okay, of course I don't mean units, I mean buildings. No pillage yet. But yeah, there's certainly a limit when you play bears against Orc. He did what was necessary and committed a lot of time to this attack. Ran across the entire map. Now what's his goal? Needs another moon? Well, probably 2-3. Or does he want to expand himself? Hero levels are looking good. Inventory kind of fine-ish as well. Could need more like an invo potion or so, as this will be, should be hero focus a lot.
Under siege.
Alrighty. The Naga is of course a nice addition, as it slows down the Kodo if the Kodo wants to eat. And Wisps are coming in. But only against the heroes and wolves, I guess. It's not the greatest use, it's very expensive. Not sure if it's worth it. Like almost 20 Wisps to get rid of the entire mana pool here, and 10, 11 to get rid of the Shadowhunter. Okay, wrecks the base again. Does he have a town portal? Ooh, he does not. Wait a minute. Is he just dead? There's this endless Ensnare on Neutron. What are you doing? Yeah. That wasn't too great. That was kind of unnecessary. Dryad runs into this as well. Ouchie! Okay.
Town is under siege.
Might be able to afford this Tavern Revive. Now he's home. Get some mana burns out as soon as possible. The heroes are kind of safe behind a line of raiders. I wonder, is this playstyle fun? Guess it depends on who you're playing against. Still no pillage. Oh, there is pillage. It's ready. 2 Kodos pooled in the main. Neutron making sure that there's not going to be an expansion anytime soon. Spiral will be able to afford it though. Also attack is kind of short on lumber. But if he's running away with 1 or 2 raiders lost, That's fine. At one point he will be able to break upkeep and then he can overwhelm even more. Spiral Man. Double heal scroll. That's nice. If Neutron moves in with a click, then yeah, heal scroll will be really, really good. Were destroyers buffed then? Yes. It's just a quicker dispel. As it really takes a long time now. That's really clunky. And they were nerfed in like 5 categories before, so I guess it's not imbalanced at all. Before you start these accusations. 4-3 heroes, expansion coming up. It is of course a very unusual game here with the Engine of War falling that fast with the hero kills everywhere.
A player's forces are under attack.
You like my voice? That is rare to hear. Thank you. Usually, people hate it. This high pitch screams every time. I can't listen to it. I have to watch the video on mute. It's really hard because you can't really do too much about your voice, right? Anyway. Neutron's Expo finished. Spiral making his way over with a very one-dimensional army. But 5 Kodos now, guys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All you can eat. Like this AP. Just scouting, get information, don't really worry about this anymore. Spiral is getting a lot of gold with these pillage attacks. But yeah, let's see how this goes. There we saw the detonate. Barely noticeable, right? 25 mana is really nothing. But alright, let's have ourselves a feast, ladies and gentlemen. That is 1. That is 2. Do we get some snacks here as well? Yep, 3. Can just get out. There's 1 Kodo without. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wait, we don't have a speed scroll? We don't have a TP? That's the army of Spiral? That's interesting. Towers now. 1 Kodo needs to be healed. Mana potion consumed, so both heroes out of resources. And Neutron might be getting a lot back here. The Raiders are all suffering. The Bears looking strong, but of course they do when 3 of them attack Raiders. When they're heavily favored in the rock, paper, scissors system with normal attack against medium armor. Oi, 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 oi. This Raider mass Kodo play didn't work out at all. Kind of unnecessary, I gotta say. But alrighty. That's map number 2. How is this one on? Confused guys. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. Not the greatest example. Bears look good, but they always kind of do as long as there's no magic damage involved. So this game, really not an indicator, right? It was just... They had some fun, I guess. Engine of War killed early. Heroes died early. But did you think that Bears are in a good spot now? As this was the Bear game. Oh, Lado's in chat. I think he knows. Yeah, Farseer in general, right? Not the best indicator for balance. Isn't Todd casting? Todd is casting in French. Yeah, no TP, no speed scroll indeed. That makes no sense. To eat everything without a speed scroll, right? Have you ever considered wireless earbuds? I do have wireless earbuds, my friend. Do have AirPods, actually. Got them quite cheap. It's really nice. But for casting, I don't know. I think there's delay on them. And then I need to charge them all the time. The bears still need more damage. More! Like Tim Taylor. More power! Bears were already fine versus orcs, just nobody ever used them. I think this was a very good example of why bears don't really work versus orc. Because of Ensnare. And because of Kodos. Do you know what happened to War Chief Rich? He's moving to China. So maybe we'll see him in some Asian competitions in the future. It's the fact that bears have no in-fight survivability. Damage was always fine, so between the +4 they originally had and the -1 they had, or they have right now, the damage is always fine. I don't know, dude. Since they are made out of paper, they should do damage. I mean, mountain giants are there to soak up the damage, right? Just need to taunt a lot. Why not give bears some HP and armor or some mana regen instead of damage? Because that's their role, right? I think it fits the role. They're not supposed to be tanks. I mean, what else do you want them to be? Very tanky, dealing a lot of damage, can heal and buff the entire army. Nah. I mean, they must have one weakness. And I think you're kind of fine with the bear transition into MGs. Just maybe not in this matchup. If you could add one thing to the patch, what would it be? Oh, I would remove the arcs on Concealed Hill. Because they block vision during fights, and I hate that. And clap nerf. I don't have an idea about breakers, but breakers definitely need to be addressed, that's for sure. Ooh, we're gonna see some headhunters. Nice, nice, nice. Bear damage was the problem against human. Not too sure if that's true. Lado, if bears had blink, would you be happy? Decrease the armor. Yeah, I thought about that. But will it... That would put them... Whoa, okay, Tavern Hero. That would put them in an even weaker spot against Undead. The question is, does the Aura nerf make up for that? I think Breaker armor is definitely high, but maybe it's the wrong thing. I don't know, it's really tricky. Because they are used in a lot of matchups. So, I don't know. The breakers must be addressed, that's clear. Alchemist first, alrighty. But yeah, we'll see. It's not an easy solution. Okay, so Farseer versus Alchemist. Plays it with Acid Bomb to help creeping a little, but well, the mana stealing is nice. Alchemist got it so far. Everything. Gotta be careful here though. Cancels the attack. Ay. That's a high damage roll, man. This might be it. Level 2 unlocked. Is it Chemical Rage against Headhunters? It's really good, dude. Insane right-click damage. This could be a cool game, guys. Thank you, Scratchy, for the 3-month resub. Staff of Preservation is the bear's survivability. Kinda true. Yeah, rage time! And these right clicks, they will be sick against Headhunters. Of course, it's no keeper again, so makes it again hard to judge. Why is there is music? Wait, there is no music. There's supposed to be music. Maybe it's very... Boosted it a little. So he just plays Alchemist Mass Archers? Maybe with a Naga second or something? Yeah, okay. But there's no crowd control, really. Oh, except if you block, of course. But yeah, makes it kind of hard if Spiral is microing well to reach these Headhunters. Of course you do damage over time and can operate from range, but the real damage is the Alchemist. So he needs something else than Archers down the road. Maybe Tinker. Expo up at 50%. More and more Archers. Tinker Rockets would actually be nice, I think.
The player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, Neutron clearly having fun. Spiral playing the third build here as well. No faith in the Blade Master anymore. Farseer twice in a row. Still haven't seen a TC. Maybe that's a game for the TC. And it is. Cattleman, as Angry Koreaman called him.
Forces are under attack.
So we're gonna see Spirit Link for more survivability. Which one's still Tekken? Oh, again technically tier 3. So we're gonna see the new Stomp against Heroes probably for the first time. Alchemist can of course stay in range, but that's not how you want to play him. So it's not gonna be easy to control this TC. There's not gonna be Lightning Shield. Interesting, right? That he's not playing Shaman in 2 of the 3 matches so far. And Tinker it is with Rockets. I like that a lot. Good stun. Decent damage, especially on higher levels. Especially combined with Acid Bomb. The problem is, though, no dispel against the wolves. The wolves do crazy damage against them. Here's the stomp. But yeah. Wow. Level 1 stomp against heroes. That is barely noticeable. What was the change again from 2 to 1?
A player's forces are under attack.
Seconds on level 1? I looked that up because my brain is getting old and lazy and bad quality. Claw plus 9 are still a thing. Should we make them plus 8 or is it okay if they stay that way? think they're in a decent spot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, from 2 to 1.5. Oh yeah, not a 50% nerf. There was only one 50% nerf. So it's a little bit less. Okie dokie. Engineering upgrade researched. Level 3 alchemist. Close to level 3 TC. That is then a 2-second stun. So the original level 1 stun. Yeah, almost no healing.
Town is under siege.
Well, pretty much no healing. That's going to be an issue for Spiral. That's exactly what you want. Archer's maybe a little bit behind. Is he going for the heroes? Nope, for the units. There it's still very, very strong. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the value of Stomp versus heroes. And I think the value of these rockets versus headhunters is amazing. But so is the Stomp. Detonates coming in. Wow, it's really not noticeable, right? Got rid of one Stomp. I like that. Keeps him at the threshold. So that is 2 seconds now soon. But yeah, no mana at the moment. And the faster you dies, lulz. This Tinker has had so much impact, guys. Unbelievable. But we are tier 3 now. Are we going Torrent? Yeah, double Torrent Totem. And they are pretty resistant to the rockets. Of course, it lowers their deeps a little if they're stunned, but I think that's fine. Damage against them. Oh, might be coming from Chimeras. Love it. Especially after he killed so many headhunters, the anti-air is very limited. But yeah, since the archers are all in range, the friendly fire shouldn't really affect them, I think. Tiny Great Hall. 2 base, 2 base. Late tech. I love that we see this a lot more. The high tech fights. Alchemist can't prevent this anymore. He knows, of course, now. Stomp is the lockdown against Staff, and there's mana, so he should be careful. But he kind of needs 2 to surround him. There's no raiders here or something. Thank you, Fazzy, for the 7-month resub. Yeah, level 2 rockets, guys. That wrecks headhunters. But late game, there's no real orb carry. There's no long disable. This is more damage than stun in the end. And yeah, what do you add? Potom? Do you add anything at all? First Chimera on the way. Easily affordable. Does Spiral know though? 60 supply, stuck. Doesn't build a burrow at the moment. Ay, ay, ay. It's really not too many berserkers. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oy, it's not good.
Town is under siege.
Swoop. As a bump again, rockets again. Dude, the AoE is so good, but so is the damage against buildings. Oy. Sweet Chain Lightning Storm combo. Gets rid of the Wisp. One nice execution. And before the first lightning bolt hits the units, he TP's out. Oh no! Can he reach? So we have an alchemist with an orb. Against air that would be nice, but for melee it's kind of weak. Neutron still 200 gold. That makes this Chimera play a little harder. But Spiral can never take a straight up fight. So this is the first out of 2 Night Elf games today, or series today. Can we already say that the Wisp nerf is too much? Or is it the exact right thing? I mean, we haven't seen it at all against the units, really. We have seen it against the heroes. And that never really was the problem. I mean, of course it was a problem as well, but against units, it's where the problem lies.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, units getting intercepted. On the north, it's the archers suffering. Here in the middle, it's the chimeras dominating the air. But we get away with the black eye. Corrosive breath, more upgrades. Doesn't want to break upkeep here. Ooh, stop. 2 seconds. It's really not much. Maybe tune it down a bit on level 5. But it's kind of weird if it's 2, 3, 4 seconds. Where do you go to? 2, 2.5, 3? It's also not that great. Like, I would really leave level 1 Stomp alone.
Players' forces are under attack.
Get it? Get it. Cool that both players are showing everything that was nerfed. Oh, he cut this pipe. Nice. More mana. Man, if that ends up on the walkers. Endless resurrection. Two, 3, 4 is okay. 4 seconds is a long time though. But it's also level 3. It should be strong. Oh my god, Spiral queuing 4 headhunters. Yeah, I think nerfing level 3 a little is fine, but 2 is discussable. 1 should definitely be left alone. Four chimeras. God, there's gonna be so much damage if he can't reach the acid bomb and rockets. How many of them does he need? Now that it's berserkers, they are not that easy to kill anymore. And if he has heal scrolls, it's a nice counter. And he got 2 of them. Keeps the torrent pretty much away. But yeah, I mean, in this fight, we don't really see the the friendly fire because there's no friendly units near the orc army. This is such a great strat. This looks like so much fun. 1 Chimera down now. Stomp against the Arch is still amazing, but it's Chimeras and hero spells that carry. Triple kill, quad kill, Spiral taps out. Neutron wins 3-0. That was not really to be expected, I think. Spiral maybe saving strategies, not showing his best today. But we saw pretty much everything we need. Except maybe Wisp detonates against Shaman, which is unfortunately the most important thing in this matchup in this patch. But yeah, I think it's fair to say that Wisp detonate against heroes, it's not really noticeable. Stomp on level 1 is definitely too weak in my opinion. Bears seem to be fine. Chimera seem to be fine, even though, yeah, still the issue about team games, and that was not really visible. Mirror image looks good as well. I think everything we thought before is confirmed. What do you guys think? These games show kind of nothing. Yeah, I mean, of course, but I mean, it's the first time we're not only theory crafting, but have a little bit of a sample size now, like a tiny little bit. I wonder if we're gonna get a call with Todd and Neutron here to discuss this. The games are still fun, indeed. They can slightly reduce cost of Stomp as buff, instead of just messing with the cooldown. You mean But they want to nerf it. So they have to raise the cost? Stomp is fine. Shouldn't just be a very... yeah. Now Stomp nerf is fine, you say? On level 3 I agree, on 1 and 2? And against units, it's amazing. Should have played one standard game. First one was pretty standard. CH was pretty standard. We need MK Bash Aura Death Note. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Alright. So, I'm not sure if... it looks like we don't have a call with Neutron. I'm not too sure. We go for a little break. You let us know what you think about the game so far in chat. I will catch up. And we'll see each other with the next game. It's going to be Human versus Night Elf. Okay, I get the call. Yo, boys, what's up?
Motherfucker! So, I did my best to make it a long series, but end up with another result.
Yeah,
Neo, you...
Yeah?
Go ahead.
No,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I was surprised that the mass hunters were working so well on the first map.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he crept level 3 Shadow Hunter super fast, so I was afraid that he gonna attack my expansion real quick, and it would be very dangerous for me, and I made super late APs because I didn't want to defend. After the game, or between the games, I heard you said we did not see any detonates in this game, but why would I detonate my Wisp if it's completely useless? So,
yeah.
So I tried to play something differently than usual. So this always base lane attacks, etc. It works really good, and it doesn't require Wisps. So I think it's the direction the game goes right now after these nerfs. It's gonna be more base races than before.
How do you like the class of attack +5?
I think it's good because there was a huge difference between rings and claws, so in favor of claws, of course. So now they try to make it, I wouldn't say equal, but at least not that big difference. So if any ranged hero got couple of claws, it was really good for a good advantage.
And
So,
what about
yeah?
What about the Helm of Valor, Medallion of Courage, Hood of Cunning? Instead of getting +4, they get +5 for the
It's
stats.
great. It's great change. Like we discussed earlier, they definitely needed to do something like this because there was a huge gap in value between good auras and those medallions, and now they are improving these items and they became a bit better. So yeah, I think it's very good decision to improve a little.
What about the Crown of Princess?
Unfortunately, they did not add it, but yeah, maybe next time.
How do you feel about the Stomp? I mean, we haven't seen it on level 3 yet, but level 1 and 2, how does it feel to play against the TC now?
Well, I played against TC on only the last game, so it was like 3 times when he stomped my heroes. I didn't feel much difference, but they definitely won because every second you stay in stun, orc units can focus your heroes. So especially if you run away or orc just run stomp and try to focus your hero, it became less scarier. But stomp is still very good because nobody did anything to duration of stun to units. So
Yeah.
it's still powerful. I think it's this change will be more noticeable in orc against undead matchup when you stomp hero and try to focus him, and or stop DK to kill the fiend, and DK and you barely kill the fiend before the DK went out from the stun. And right now it's going to be much more easier for undeads to coil and save units.
Yeah, that might be very, very true. So how do you see the Night Elf versus Orc matchup as a whole with the changes? Is there anything you miss?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think Hans gonna be good on most maps still. We just gonna need to avoid some fights, and in the late game, we usually took wisps with the army only for detonate lightning shields and maybe illusions. It's not only about removing mana from units and heroes. So it's definitely going to be a bit harder, but I think it's fine. We're going to adapt. Also, I think some players going to get back to Demon Hunter Must Talent strategy. It's still very powerful. And when Keeper Hunts will become not that good, people will play Talons more and more, I suppose.
So you predicted a lot of base raises and talents. Hooray! My caster
I
heart
think it's
is
gonna
jumping.
Be fun. I don't think anybody gonna play bears because they still suck. But maybe sometimes when you have good advantage or some sneaky mass bears or something like that.
Yeah, you say bears still suck. So I got 2 questions. Oh, actually 1 question, but for 2 different units. What would you do to bears to make them better and like more viable in general then? And what about the wisp? Because this is one of the most talked about change. We went from 50 to 25. So what's the right number for you for wisps?
I think 35 would be fine. Maybe
for both
they
unit and heroes.
Need it for both units and heroes. Or maybe they should keep it 50 like it was before, but for heroes it's 25 or something like that. Either option will be much better than just make it 25 for everything. It looks really
bears?
really bad. Bears, I think it's hard to say what they need to be good in matchups. I think they're close to good. Maybe they need some speed, or I don't know. It's hard to say. So if I say anything, people gonna like, lol, it's gonna make them imbalanced. But nobody cares, bro.
All right, that's all I need to know. Thank you very much for your.
Do you like Alchemist?
Man, that was amazing with the rockets and acid bomb. I love it.
Yeah, Tinker is a hero from FFA, basically.
Yeah, I think Lawley had played it before, like a year ago or something.
Yeah. But against human, it's good also.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Poor headhunters.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks for having me here, and have fun, everybody.
Thanks
thanks
for
for
being
playing.
with us. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so this is where we jump into a little break. Cool insights from Neutron, and we're gonna be back with Johnny Cage versus Please. It's Human versus Night Elf. See you in a bit.